Hello everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to Sleeping Dogs. We are walking around Hong Kong. So this time we're in Central. This is the apartment in Central. Curiously, about the same size as the one in North Point, even though this apparently is more expensive. Alright, so it looks fancier, it looks newer, but it's about the same size. I mean, in Hong Kong, look, most of the price is in the floor space. Like the furnishings is only a small part of the price of the apartment in Hong Kong. Um, Alright, let's get out of the apartment and walk around. Oh yeah, no, a fancy apartment building like this would have much more security than this. Yeah, no, this is not enough security for this kind of apartment. Alright, here we are in Central. Big tall buildings. Let's go ahead and get into Google image search and just look up Central in Hong Kong and just see what it looks like in the photos, right? Close that. Central Hong Kong. Oh yeah. Oh, there you go. Images. Right. Again, the buildings are a lot more packed together than in the game. Look how tightly packed together. Look how narrow the sidewalks are. Look how many cars there are on the road. And look how narrow the lanes are. Holy crap, look how narrow those lanes are. Insane. Right? There's like a look how like the double-decker bus is right next to the tram. Oh, it's crazy how packed it is in Hong Kong. There's like this. There's like this, right? It's basically just a really dense city, right? Right. Go into Wikipedia. Central District. Central Business District of Hong Kong. Extremely cramped. Admiralty Central and the Central and Wan Chai Reclamation, viewed from the east in 2010. So there was reclamations going on even in 2010. Look at that. We need more space, right? We need more space. We're just gonna reclaim this land. Look how packed everything is. Crazy. And there's new towers going up. Right, General Post Office. And then buildings everywhere. So that's Central. One of the most densely packed cities in the world. The Senator. Isn't this just a copy of the one in the UK? In London? It looks like a copy from the one in London. Oh yeah, trams. Iconic. Iconic Hong Kong trams. And it's hot, by the way. Hong Kong is tropical. Alright, so yeah, I mean actually there's not much that's distinctive about Central Hong Kong. Like Hong Kong, Central Hong Kong, it's so packed and the land prices are so high that there's no space for anything distinctive. It's all just towers. Because what happens? If you want to maximize rentable floor space, which is what you want to do, then it's just going to be a rectangular column, glass, and it just floors, right? Like if you want to maximize floor space, you can't do anything fancy. And so as you saw in the photos earlier, all the towers in Hong Kong Central is just rectangles straight up and just floors and floors and floors and floors and floors and a flat walls on all the sides, and that's it. Because you can't do anything. If you wanna have as much floor space as possible. So to make sure you want to get as much value out of your piece of land as possible, all the towers are incredibly boring actually in central Hong Kong. Like, this is not very interesting at all. There's a couple of interesting towers, but they're the exception. Mostly it's just rectangular tubes all the way up. Okay, where should we go? This doesn't actually look like Hong Kong. I don't know who designed this, but Hong Kong does not look like this. The towers are not packed closely enough together, right? This is not what the business district looks like. Commercial district, Wi-Fi storage, Wi-Fi storage, drainage outflow, Suisan Alley, commercial district. Let's turn right and come around here, I guess. Right, let's just go around. This is a circular bridge. We did look at it earlier. I'm not gonna look at it again. Oh, Victoria Park is iconic too. Central Hospital, like Victoria Park. Alright, let's go around in a big circle. Right, starting here. So already you can see these towers are too far apart. Like in central Hong Kong, in the actual Hong Kong, much closer together, and there's no open space. Yeah, no, this doesn't feel like central. Not at all. Not even a little bit. This does not feel like central Hong Kong. There are the trams, right? But here, right, like, if you remember the photos, in this space there'll be 2 lanes. In the game it's only 1 lane. In real life there'll be 2 lanes here. And then also the trams. I don't think anyone ever planned for Hong Kong to ever become this big. And so none of the roads are wide enough. It's crazy, right? Like as you said, Hong Kong... The reason there's so many people in Hong Kong is political, right? People... Back when the communist China was bad, people trying to escape out of communist China, try to get a better life in Hong Kong. And so, you know, when the city planners, they plan the city, you know, you plan for a certain amount of natural population growth, like people have babies, and, you know, population curve. And then, like, political things happen, and then a whole lot of immigrants came in from China. And not even legal immigrants, it's illegal immigrants. And so, like, how do you plan for that? Like, how do you plan for that population growth? You kind of can't. And so Hong Kong really was just stuck with a lot of extra people that it didn't plan for. Oh, hey, this construction site. Should we check out the construction site? Construction sites are sometimes interesting. This is not interesting, it's just reinforced concrete and there's not even a column here. What's going on? Why is it missing a column? Reinforced concrete and it's not even very big. So these are tiny columns. This would be no more than 3 stories. Probably only 2 stories. With columns this thin, right? And wood scaffolding, not bamboo, which is odd, and then like metal wire fences. This construction site does not feel like a Hong Kong construction site. I mean, the scale is too small, the columns are too thin, and they're not using bamboo scaffolding. So, not sure what's going on there. Alright, let's get back down. This was one of the levels in the game. I remember climbing up there. Why does that not line up? Alright, where were we? Oh, it's going this way, right? Let me check. Alright, down there.
If 唔係今日跑馬，我實叫你見紅啊！
Palma is horse racing.
仆街識唔識揸車㗎你？
Horse racing. So I think casinos are banned in Hong Kong, although there's casinos in Macau, so you don't have to go very far. Gambling is regulated in Hong Kong. And the horse racing is one of the few things you can gamble on. Horse racing, it's just like, there's one horse racing club. And by law, they have to donate a lot of the money to charity. So the horse racing club, they do a lot of charity work. But it's just gambling money, right, basically. Chinese people like to gamble. Asian people in general like to gamble. I don't know. I guess everyone likes to gamble.
但唔代表我冇有錢人嘅 taste 㗎嘛。不過咧，我真係冇咁多錢喎。
So that panda is pretty funny.
係，我知。
So that banter is a woman talking about. So she says, so I'm not a rich person, but it doesn't mean I don't have a rich person's taste. So it's like a poor person who likes expensive things. And then she says, but really I don't have that much money. Ah yes, materialism. She's like, just because I'm poor doesn't mean I don't have good taste, alright? Alright, lady. Yeah, the buildings aren't tall enough. Like, it just needs to be crazier, right? Like, imagine if the buildings were like, maybe 50% taller. Oh yeah, that'd be about right. Just crazy, right? Just like a valley of steel and glass.
Oh, my lucky day！ 係啊，繼續。That's good。OK，咁點啊？
Is that the Chinese embassy? Hold on. There's Hong Kong flags over there. Hold on, what building is this again? So this building, I think it's iconic. I don't remember what building this is though. Is it on the map? It's not on the map. But there's the circuit bridge there. What is this building? Is it a hotel? Famous buildings in central Hong Kong. I don't suppose we can just find it here, right? Former French mission. It's not the Blue House. Hong Kong City Hall, Government House. Is it iconic? Chinese People's Liberation Army Forces Hong Kong building. It used to be the yeah, it used to be the naval base, British naval base. It's not that one. Huh, I don't know what it is. Legislative Council Complex. So this is an old colonial style. That's the government building. Former French mission. No, this is not the French mission. Far East Finance Center. I don't know what this building is. I think it's supposed to be iconic. I didn't really want to... No, this is all the British stuff. Oh yeah, the this one. Bank of China Tower. So that's kind of special. One of the few buildings that isn't just a rectangular box all the way up. That's fancy, isn't it? HSBC headquarters. I don't think HSBC headquarters is in the game. So HSBC headquarters is interesting. It's like a bridge, but up. So there's a couple of bridge-like structures. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's built like a. So there's like 2 columns, and then the big bridge things, and then the floors hang off of those structures, and so it means that the columns in the middle there is a lot thinner, right? There's 2 thick columns, but these are really thin there, and so you have a lot of big open spaces in the floors. So that's kind of cool. Norman Foster. And also inside there's a big light well right down the middle. It's open in the middle. With like mirrors to reflect the light down, all the way down to the bottom. It's actually super cool. Super fancy. And also not typical of central Hong Kong because, you know, it doesn't make the most use of the floor space. It's not maximizing floor space, unlike all the other buildings. So the Circle Bridge, Hong Kong, what's it called again? Causeway Round Pedestrian Bridge. Causeway Round Pedestrian Bridge. Oh my god, stop zooming out. So Central is... Hold on. Central's right here, right? Bank of China Tower. Causeway round pedestrian bridge. I mean, oh, there it is. So in the game, Sun Kai Tower? Right, in the game the bridge is there. No, it's not that. It's definitely not that. Why can't I go that way? Why can't I go that way? Nope, it's not that. And it's not that either. Huh, I don't know. Okay, I can't figure it out. Maybe I'll figure it out later. So yeah, there's the circle bridge there, but none of the other buildings around it are accurate. And what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Don't know. Crap. Anyway. That looks like New York. That does not look like Hong Kong. Alright, those buildings there, those are New York buildings. New York, the planning laws in New York, the building envelope has to step back at a certain height to let the sunlight come down to the street level. That's not in Hong Kong. So that doesn't happen in Hong Kong. This is like a New York building that they've just transplanted into Hong Kong. Yeah, Hong Kong buildings don't do that.
I could just get high
experienced it. So you
That
did that.
that is a particularly New York thing. I see loot up there, by the way. Hold on, let me get up there. Grab that loot. I thought I collected that already. Maybe I didn't save the game.
Hey! Watch it!
Right, great. So, from the round pedestrian bridge, I want to come down here. Oops. I wanna come down here. Although I think this is the freeway. Maybe I don't want to go all the way down there. Let's see if I can walk along this place. I probably can't actually.
Buddy, watch it.
Here, right? Right.
大家，次次買呢樣嘢，即係輸咗。
Unremarkable.
有嘢就講，有屁就放。呢份嘢我冇睇耐喎。屌，我嚟㗎。
有嘢就講，有屁就放。有嘢就講 if you have something, say it. 有屁就放 if you have a fart, then let it out. If you have something to say, say it. If you have a fart, then just fart it out. Yeah, the Cantonese colloquialisms. 有嘢就講，有屁就放。
The way they hold it down. Oh my.
The implication, of course, is that he cares about what you're gonna say as much as he cares about you farting. That's what he means. Oh, this is the, wait a minute, well, it's not quite right, is it? The Hong Kong Convention Center Expo? I forgot what it's called. Something center. There's a big, was it on the other side, isn't it? Hold on. Isn't it on the other side of the harbor? No, Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Center. Alright, I almost got it right. something Convention Exhibition Center. Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Center. So the highway is there, but it goes underground. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, no, the road goes under. What's going on? Where the hell are we? Oh, we are like underneath the convention center? This is the logo, right? I don't know where the hell am I. Let me just come over here. Maybe this is better. If I come over to the waterfront and we turn around, there it is. It's not the same as what's in the game, is it? Maybe this is not supposed to be this. So the Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Center. If you turn around, looks like that. I mean, it's kind of wavy and curvy and stuff. Not exactly what it is in the game. Maybe I'm recognizing. I mean, it's in more or less the right place. Oh, I should look it up on Wikipedia. I closed it. Crap. Yeah, no, it's not the same. It's not the same. Maybe it's a different building. Hong Convention and Exhibition Center. HKCEC. Well, it kind of, you know. Look. Except it's the other way around. This is the water side. It looks like that. It's kind of like waves. Or maybe like a bird. Probably waves. Like a ship plowing through the waves, maybe, kind of, something like that. Inside, looks like that. The photo's not even straight up and down, look at it, it's slightly on an angle. Alright, come on, dude. Who took this photo? You can't just line the camera up. Bro, figure out how to do proper photos. It's on an angle. Amateurs, am I right? See, this is straight up and down. Look at it. Look, this is straight up and down. So there's like an interior thing, and the exterior is just the facade. And there's like a walkway, a full height walkway around the outside. So there's the rooms, the convention stuff is in the middle, and it's separate structures. The interior structure and the exterior structure. I guess that keeps things simple, right? Structurally simple. So yeah, like the exterior is just that, just column straight up and a curtain wall, glass curtain wall like that. And the interior is a multi-story building inside. Okay, so that, right? Now if we get back in the game, it's not quite the same and it's facing the wrong way. Right, the real one is facing the other way. Do we have a map? No. We don't have a map label here. Can I jump over there? How do I get over there as a pedestrian? How you can't get over there as a pedestrian? Oh no, convention center. No, it is the convention center. But it's facing the wrong way. It's facing towards the land instead of the water. Let's run around the convention center. Maybe it's the same on the other side too. Actually, we never got a good view of it from the land side, right? What does the convention center look from this side? Like here? It just looks like that. It's like a box. Harbor Road entrance to the Hong Kong Convention Center. I've got to Google Maps, right? Yeah, there's a big bridge over it actually. Hold on. Oh, there's a building here? Let me just go to the satellite. Right. Look, the road is down there and there's a big pedestrian bridge across there. And this is also the convention and exhibition center over here. And then there's two towers as well. So you start here and you go across and then there's the big ass building back there. And it's shaped, it's long. It's not a... Okay, so it's completely different from how it is in the game. In the game, it's just there, right? In the real life, there's a whole pedestrian thing across the road over to the other side. I guess the scale of it is... Yeah, no, like... As I keep saying, the buildings in the game, they're all way too small, right? Do you see how wide the street is and how tall the buildings are? Either the streets need to be narrower or the buildings need to be taller because the proportions are different. Alright. Right, convention center. This is also way too small. The convention center. The real one is also bigger than this.
That's causable. I blame it all.
Right, along the waterfront. Hong Kong waterfront does not look like that. It's not busy enough, right? Not enough boats, not enough ships. And of course, the harbor is actually not that wide, especially with all the land reclamation. Oh hey, look at that. Yeah, like it's not that far away, the other side of the harbor. Can I see what that looks like? Yeah, no, they totally turned the building around, because remember from the photos, it should be all glass curtain walls. So all of this should be glass walls. I guess there's a little bit of glass walls here, but not really. Oh, look at that, there's like a bridge to a building on the other side, but that should be on the other side. Just turn the whole building around. And they thought you wouldn't notice. Can you believe it? They thought they could just turn your building 180 and you wouldn't know. Come on, guys. It's not... No, seriously. I mean, I know why they did it, right? Because that's the cool part of the building. The building has an interesting side and a boring side. The side facing the water is the interesting side, and the side facing the street is the boring side in real life. But if you do that in the game, then you'd never see it. You never see the interesting side. Because there's nothing in the water in the game. You don't go to the other side. Like the convention center is designed to be seen from across the harbor. You're supposed to be on the other side of the harbor, look across the harbor, and you see this iconic thing on the water. Like, it's supposed to be viewed from the other side, but in the game there's no other side, and so they just turned the whole building around. So you look at it from this side, right? And they thought you wouldn't notice! Okay, well... They put a convention center here, but it's not the same. It just isn't the same. Look, there's a bridge there, look at that. And it goes into that building. I guess there's sort of a bridge over here. Kind of. There's a health shrine. Let me go grab that real quick. Actually, now that we're here, let's go along the waterfront, right? Let's go all the way along the waterfront, and then we'll come check out the business district. Going on here. So the Hong Kong waterfront is kind of nice, actually. Nicer than in the game. Actually, there's a statue of Bruce Lee around here somewhere in the real world.
你有冇睇嗰套
In fact, I think there's a bunch of statues of famous
好感
people.
人㗎？係咩？
It's like
我之前去咗日本。
a very contrived tourist attraction. They just put like bronze statues of famous people, and so you go there and you take photos with the statue of the famous people. They did it specifically for the tourism, and that's it. I mean, do they really commemorate Bruce Lee? Maybe. But people, it's mostly for the tourism. Look, you have to understand, Hong Kong is so commercial and so materialistic. I mean, yeah, okay, they put up statues of famous Hong Kong people, but it's like, the first thing they think about is, okay, but how's it gonna affect the tourism? How's it gonna make us more money? Like, immediately they think about that, because that's how Hong Kong people are. They never just think about, oh, let's just do something cultural, or let's just do something artistic. It's like, oh, we're gonna do something artistic, and we're gonna make money. Immediately. Like, if you're an artist, I'm not telling you, like, I'm not joking. I'm laughing, but I'm not joking. Like, if you have a piece of art, immediately a Hong Kong person would be like, oh, how much is that worth? So this is the waterfront in Hong Kong. It's kind of nice, right? What is that? Some white dude going for a run with no shirt on? Why are you on the road though? Shouldn't you be running like on the pavement like a normal person? Like those guys? Yeah, like if there's a beautiful painting, like the Hong Kong guy would immediately go, oh, but how much is that worth? Like, what is that? $1,000? $10,000? Like immediately. They don't even like talk. They don't say anything about the artistic merits of the painting. They don't talk about, oh, that's nice. Oh, it's beautiful. Or like the colors. No, none of that. The first thing they say is, how much does it cost? That's Hong Kong people for you. So we have a bit of a wave breaking. And we have a little dock for boats. This is not where the Bruce Lee statue is. In fact, the street view doesn't go out there, huh? Oh, and that's under construction, alright. Ah, what's happened? Alright, so that's under construction. They're building a... Oh, this is the land reclamation. They're building a tunnel underneath here, by the way. Alright, what's going on? We just time traveled. Yeah, so the freeway goes underneath there, and then the convention center is above. There's like roads on top of roads on top of roads. Harbourfront Promenade. Are we in the promenade? Oh, there we go. So even there, that's still under construction there. Alright, let's go along the waterfront in the real world. It's more colorful, right? Compare this with the game. Like, why? I don't know why the game is so gray. Like, real life is right. It's colorful. They put, you know, they put pigments in the concrete to make it look nicer. What is that? Like bricks? Red bricks? And there's grass too, although you're not allowed to walk on it. Notice how there's no people. Actually, can we see like there's probably signs telling you not to walk on the grass. Oh, that's cute. Somebody made a little mural. 5.5 kilometers. Very cute. Somebody's taking a photo by the artwork. Yeah, but how much does it cost? How much did you pay for it? You think I'm joking? I'm not joking. Go find some Hong Kong people and try it out. Go find some Hong Kong people, take them to an art gallery, and they'll look at the price tags. Okay, we can't go there. The street view ends here. That's a shame. I haven't found the Bruce Lee statue. Where is the Bruce Lee statue? Like, we're almost... Oh, they put a Central Harbourfront event space. Yeah, they're trying to make the space more interesting. Alright, can I just type in Bruce Lee statue? Bruce Lee statue. Avenue of Stars seems... Wait, it's not here? I thought it was here. Oh, real. It's on the other side. I thought it was on this side. Alright, never mind. Okay, the Bruce Lee statue is on the other side of the harbor. My bad. My bad. I forgot. I thought it was this side. No, there's a truck in the way. Oh, there he is! There's Bruce Lee! Alright, anyway. Let's get back in the game. So we're not gonna have the Bruce Lee statue on this side. But we do have a waterfront walkway. A promenade. Which is quite nice, look at that. Quite nice in the little event space. I think they do like carnivals and markets and whatnot. Alright, back in the game. In the game, it's also kind of nice, but the colors are wrong. Why is it so grey? Look at it. It's literally pink in the real world. It's more like a, you know, it's terracotta in the real world. It's like a clay color. Why don't they make it the actual color? It's weird, right? Because if it was terracotta, it would feel a lot more like Hong Kong. Anybody who's been to Hong Kong would just recognize the color, right? And we've got a bit of grass, a bit of a curvy walkway. It's not bad, it's kind of close. Not quite the same thing, but it's pretty close. I just don't know why they don't use the same colors though. That's weird to me.
唉，是但啦。
Yeah, those towers are way too short. This is central Hong Kong apparently, and the buildings are way too short. Okay, what's going on here? There's a big circular building. Oh, this place, right. So in the game we come back to this place quite often. One of the characters has a... Bro. One of the characters have an apartment here, I think, one of the rich guys. Although we can't go up. Pretty sure this doesn't exist in the real world.
我等咗成個禮拜，就係等呢一嘢啊！
He says I waited all week for
好
this.
咁牛底啊，靚仔！
Oh,
揾
that.
多就驚你啊！我一打柒你啊！屌，我對腳好震啊！
You don't?
你唔係諗住搞掂啊？
You don't?
知唔知我呢對鞋有咩特別啊？超踢屎忽嘅！
He said, do you know what's so special about these shoes? They're made for kicking your ass!
喐佢！
Very funny. Anyway. You know what's special about these shoes? Oh, I can't get back up? Yes, I can. Yeah, no, I don't think this is in Hong Kong. They put this in the game, but not much actually happens in this area in the game. You arrive and then you drive somewhere else every time. Like it's not a place where the gameplay actually happens. But there's like fancy boutique fashion stores, right? And there's apartment buildings around. I'm pretty sure there's nothing like that in Hong Kong here. Unless there is. So you go across the waterfront, no, there's a whole bunch of ferry piers. Yeah, no, there's nothing like that here. Sun Yat-sen Memorial Park artificial football pitch. Sun Yat-sen Memorial Park. Well, that's interesting, but that's not what's in the game. It is a big circular thing, though. And no. I mean, I hope this is not meant to be Sun Yat-sen Memorial Park, because that's definitely not what this is. Alright, so, this is the central business district in Hong Kong. Can you see anything? Because I can't see anything here, except just buildings. Look at this place. Can I turn off the roads? Satellite, terrain, map details. Like you look at the, it's just buildings. Look how packed this is as well. It's like a photo from above. Look how packed this is. I mean, crazy, right? Absolutely insane. Like, you can't get something this dense in SimCity. I mean, look, there's some greenery, there are some parks. But just look how closely packed this stuff is. And then we're gonna go there in the game, and you're gonna see what it's like in the game. Alright, we're going this way, the business district, quote unquote. There's also government house, right? So as you come over here, there's just too much open space. It's not tightly packed enough. The buildings aren't tall enough. Right? I don't know what happened. I want to cross this footbridge. It's up there. Crap. Oh, there's Government House, check it out. 2013, Year of the Snake. Ah, yeah, no, there's too much open space. Actually, Government House Hong Kong, how accurate is this? It's not big enough, right? Government House, Hong Kong. It's there. I guess there is a lot of open space around Government House. Okay, maybe, okay, I get it. But in the game, like, this is the whole thing, whereas in the real city, like, this is the whole thing. Government House, Hong Kong. You can't go inside. But that's not Government House, though, is it? Consulate General of the United States, check it out. The US Consulate General is right next to the Government House. Do you know what that means? It means the US controls your government, that's what it means. Fountain Terrace Garden. Government House, see photos? No, the thing in the game is not actually Government House. Legislative Council Complex. Legislative Council Complex. Can you guys zoom out and not be so close? No. What am I looking for? Legislative Council Road Central. What's the Legislative Council like? What does that look like? So that's a new building. Right, so this is a... I mean, still being built there. So that's not what I'm looking for. Hong Kong Government House. That's not what we're looking at in the game, though. There's the old legislative council, Hong Kong Legislative Council building. That's the new one. The Court of Final Appeal, the old Supreme Court building. Hold on. So it's, yeah, no, it housed the Legislative Council from 1985 to 2011. So it's the Court of Final Appeal building. They changed the functions and they changed the names. There used to be a Legislative Council there. Court of Final Appeal building. This one. Okay, this one. Yeah, no, it used to be the Supreme Court, and then it used to be the Legislative Council. Unbelievable. So there's 2 stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 5, and 5. And it's actually 3 stories. The upper story is behind there. And there's a dome. And then as we... architectural features, not that many photos though. So there's the interior. Right. Okay. It was built on reclaimed land. The foundation is formed by driving hundreds of trees into the ground. As a consequence, the building is in effect floating on a timber raft. surprisingly sturdy. There's like 3 lines of England, lines of Scotland, half of Ireland. So UK, British symbols. It's 2-story granite building, neoclassical in style, supported by ionic columns. Alright, so that's it in real life. And it's kind of in the right place. Actually, I should look it up on the map, in Google Maps as well. Court of Final Appeal building. It's there? Well, first of all, it's facing the other direction. Can I... Jackson Road? There's no street view. And there's no square in front, so you can't actually see the front of the building. You can't actually see the front of the building. What about the other side? Can we see the front of the building from the other side? Or like the back of the building from the other side? Trees. Thanks, trees. Alright, so there it is. It's just covered by trees in every direction. Ah, okay. There's the Bank of China building, and there's the HSBC building. That's so interesting, you guys. The bank, HSBC, the bank, is right next to what used to be the Legislative Council. You can see who has power, right, in Hong Kong. The banks have power, and the United States Embassy has power. Or when they have influence, because they're right next to the government buildings. Right next to the government buildings is the bank. And the United States Embassy. Is this the building I was looking for earlier? One China Construction Bank. By earlier, I mean back in the last video. One China Construction Bank. No, maybe it's not it. What does that look like? No. Well, maybe the other side, I'm not sure. Alright, let's get back in the game. HSBC building. There's the Bank of China building there. HSBC is not here. Interesting. Oh, HSBC might be copyright. They might have copyright issues putting in the building in the game, maybe. So, I counted the bays earlier, right? So here we have 3, there should be 5. So this is 3, and then in the middle there's kind of 5, except down the ground floor it's not. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 windows there, but there should be columns there as well. And then on that side there should be 5 as well. So they shrunk it down. And then above there should be another floor. There kind of is. There kind of is another floor up there, but it's smaller, right? So the side bits, they compressed it by 2 bays. And then the middle bit, they took the middle bay and they removed the columns so that it's not too cramped. Because otherwise it'd be too cramped to actually walk through the middle. If they actually made it 5 bays, and also it's missing a column there, right? There should be a column there, and a column there. They took out a bunch of columns. Yeah, they took out a bunch of columns down here, otherwise it'll be difficult to get through this in the game. Oh, there's a health shrine there, look at that. We'll go grab the health shrine.
仲有日日，我着呢啲靚衫會俾人。
Oh, is that supposed to be the HSBC building? It's circular though.
咁樣嘅喎。
So what? They're not allowed to put the real one in there? So they put a fake one in there? Look at that building there, look. There's the bridge things. Yeah, no, they put a fake HSBC building in there. But instead of rectangular, it's circular. So they don't have copyright issues.
佢鬧我嘅次數已經比我阿爸阿媽多10倍。咁即係點啊？
Very funny. Oh hey, look at that. They put LEDs on the Bank of China building. In fact, even the Bank of China building is not quite the same as the one in the real life.
你話我話，人
It
真係要
looks like they changed it up a bit.
啲豬肉
I want to get a closer look at the fake HSBC building, right? Let me just see the footprint on this. What's going on? Yeah, it's rounded. Ah, yes. Not the HSBC building. Alright. Okay. Alright. There's a bunch of loot. Let me just run around and grab the loot. So there's that there, but there was also another thing over here. Or not. Let me... Look, there's that thing there. What is that? A security camera?
咦？呢排成日見到你喎。
But where are the guys? I'm supposed to beat up some guys. Awkward. I don't know, man. Right. What's that? Nothing? Right, that's nothing. Man, they really changed the HSBC building. I couldn't even recognize it. I wonder who decides this stuff. Like, who decides which building is copyrighted so much that you can't even put it in the game? Wait, wasn't there a thing? Oh no, it was on the other side, right? There's this thing here. Wasn't there... oh, there's the lions though. The lions are interesting because the British lion, like the lion is a symbol of the British, right? But as we said earlier, lions are also part of Chinese mythology. And so they kind of like use that to find some common ground or like a common symbol for both the Chinese and the British people in Hong Kong. So the lion has meaning for the Chinese as well as for the British. Right. Unbelievable. Right. So this is the quote-unquote business district, even though there's not enough buildings, too much open space. Where should we go? Victoria Park? Alright, let's go down this road and go over to Victoria Park. Yeah, there's way too much open space for central Hong Kong. Oh, 吹水. 吹水 is such an interesting phrase. 吹水 literally means to blow water. Blow water. So what? So this is like a scam. It's one of the classics. An old-fashioned scam is when they're selling meat, like they have a slab of meat, right? They would pump water into the veins, into the arteries and veins, and then seal it off, and so that makes the meat heavier than it actually is. So instead of, like, you know, the butcher just cutting the meat, like draining the blood, cutting the meat, and then just selling you the meat, to try to get more money out of you, they would push water into the veins and the arteries to bloat the meat up, and then they seal the arteries, and then they sell that to you. And then when you get home and you cut the meat, all the water comes out, and it turns out there's very little meat, or there's less meat than you actually bought, and it's just water. Because they sell meat by weight, right? So they weigh how heavy it is, and then they said, but most of the weight is water. And it turns out it's fake. It's fake meat, it's not even meat. It's just meat with a lot of water pumped into the veins. So that's called 吹水, blowing water. So it's basically if you're exaggerating or if you're lying, then they say, well, you are 吹水. As in, like, you're telling a fake story, or you're selling something fake. So that's a very specific Hong Kong slang based on a scam that people used to do in the market.
That's a cool story.
Can you believe 吹水? People would blow water into the meat to make it heavier? Insane, right? Also, what's that over there? What the hell is that? This is just a gate. Okay, why is there a gate over there? On the map, there's not much behind here. Oh, this is Kowloon City. Why is there a Kowloon City gate over here? It just goes to the beach? Let me run down here for now. So the words on the gate says Kowloon City Beach. We're obviously not in Kowloon. We're nowhere near Kowloon. I guess it's just to make it easier to see this is a stunt jump. You can drive a car down here and jump off the end. Right. Oh, hey, loot. I mean, we can find a car and do this. Ah, crap. Alright, 17. Six. I found a gun in the lockbox, okay. Should we get a car and do a stunt jump? I've jumped the bike, I haven't jumped the car. Let's see if we can steal a fast car or something. Let's drive it down here. Alright, who's got a good car? What's this? I don't think that's a fast car. It's an expensive car.
做乜咁多架唔揀係揀我呢架？搶啦搶啦！前親呢個搶，即刻白痴仔啊！啊！
死撚開隻仆街！走！
First he said, why do you have to choose this one to steal? And then he said, well, go ahead and steal it. It's not expensive anyway. Yeah, this is not a fast car. Oh, that sucked. Oh, can we get a faster car? This is not a great jump anyway. It's hard to jump a long distance from here. But I guess if we find a car bomb, we can drive it down here. It's not a good jump. There are better jumps. Alright, which one looks like a fast car? Is it a fast car? Is it a fast car? No, none of these. They all the same car.
Hey, get out of here!
It's not a fast car. Oh, not bad, not bad. Not bad. Yeah! Wow. I'm still rank 4. Alright, everybody is jumping further than me. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing this. If I want to jump, I jump in my own time, right? I think there must be a quest. There must be a side mission that involves jumping a car. Because apparently everybody is jumping further than me. Probably there's a side quest I haven't done yet. Okay, so before we got distracted, Victoria Park. I don't think this is anything like the real Victoria Park. Right. So starting from the front gates. Okay, let's take a look at Victoria Park in the real world. I don't remember it looking anything like this. Victoria Park. Causeway Bay. So there's tennis courts. I guess this is the park. Is that the entrance? Is that the entrance? Is that the entrance? Where's the entrance? Victoria Park Central Lawn. Is this the entrance? I mean, it's a entrance. It's one of the entrances. Can we go inside? Right. Oh, hey, look. Not bad. Look how well maintained all of this is. This... Was that guy not wearing a shirt? Alright, so Hong Kong... Hong Kong is hot and humid, right? And you just have dudes with no shirt just walking around. And, I mean, if you're not used to it, it might take you aback. But every now and then, you just see a dude with no shirt walking around. Welcome to Hong Kong. That's the same guy, right? Welcome to Hong Kong. So there's the central lawn. Hey, are people allowed on the lawn? Wow, that's crazy. I thought people weren't allowed to go on the lawn. Maybe they've spending more money on it than they used to. Anyway, so this stuff you can't walk on. Definitely no. Maintaining a lawn in Hong Kong is not easy, especially with how many people there are. So there's something going on over there, right? What is that? So the street view doesn't let us go that... Oh, it does. Oh, can I go? Can we go on the lawn or no? There's a jogging path. I mean, I don't know if there's anything interesting in the lawn. You have kids playing in the park. I used to do that when I was a little kid. Go to Victoria Park. I remember, actually, there was a school picnic. I remember now. I don't remember much. But I had chicken rice. I remember the chicken rice. When I was a little kid, a really little kid, we had a school trip to Victoria Park. Alright, now on this side we have tennis courts. And what is that, a children's playground? It's just a park, like there's not much special about it. But there's a central lawn with a running track around it. There's tennis courts. Alright, so we're all the way down to here. Tennis courts, basketball courts, bowling greens, and then there's like a botanical garden sort of a place, and then there's the central lawn there. Yeah, like look at that. This is summertime, right? See how hard it is to maintain a lawn in Hong Kong? It's just all dried up. Are those... Oh, they've got a little market going on there or something. What is this? There's like tents. Oh, is this the protest? Are they protesting? Are they setting up tents on Victoria Park lawn? Maybe it's one of those protests. Anyway, a lawn. It's not green, it's brown. And there's the running track there. The jogging trail, as they call it. Yeah, and then over there there's a bandstand. That's nice. Children's playground. Tennis courts. Oh, the model boat pool. That's fun. Right. So that's Victoria Park in the real world. Let me type in here. Victoria Park, Hong Kong. Looks like that. Oh, before I come in here, what are we gonna get in photos? Images? Unremarkable. Oh, that's nice. What is that, a flower festival? What's going on there? Hong Kong Flower Festival. Yeah, no, flower exhibition? Flower festival? Something. Right. It's a park in the middle of the city. It's kind of nice. Alright, what does Wikipedia have to say about it? Named after Queen Victoria, thanks. Thanks for telling me that. I wouldn't have guessed. Who would have guessed? Like, how many Victorias are there that the Hong Kong people would care about? I mean, there have been talk about renaming it to something else because we don't like the British. But it's like it's a tourism thing, right? Typhoon Shelter, the Causeway Bay Typhoon Shelter. Statue of Victoria was moved to the park. The government decided to create a public park on the newly reclaimed land. Oh, it used to be... Okay, so this used to be water. They reclaimed the land and they built a park on the reclaimed land. Right, right. It used to be a typhoon shelter for boats. Hong Kong Flower Show? Oh yeah, Tiananmen Square commemoration. Every year, people come to commemorate. Interesting. It stopped in 2021, huh? And then in 2022 and 2023 was closed for maintenance. Ah, yes. We're all Chinese now. Okay. So in the game, it's not anything like real life. Nothing like real life. Why is there so much concrete in Victoria Park? What is this? What is this? Yeah, no, Victoria Park is nothing like this. It's not even good. It's just a whole bunch of concrete. So Hong Kong, there's so much concrete in Hong Kong. And Victoria Park is one of the few places where there's just like a lot of plants. And so like this, yeah. No. This is not what we need Victoria Park to be. Let's move over there. I mean, there are some plants over there. So remember there's like basketball courts, there's a giant lawn, there's tennis courts. This is not it. This is not Victoria Park. Not even close. Oh, hey, is there a statue of Queen Victoria? Or is that not allowed anymore? Because we're not part of the British Empire anymore. Why do we still have a Victoria statue here? We got some flowers. I mean, we got some plants, right? It's not the same. Oh wait, is that a basketball court? What is that? Oh yeah, look. They have like 2 basketball courts here. Okay, alright. It's not completely wrong. Yeah. There's a couple of basketball courts, not bad. There's no lawn though. Ah, if there's no lawn, then there's no Tiananmen Square protest commemorations. Ahaha, you can't commemorate in Victoria Park if there's no park. Checkmate. Alright, this is the quote-unquote Victoria Park. It's not the same. Not even close. Ah, what a mess. And there's no statue of Queen Victoria. Okay, alright, where are we going next? Enough fun and games. What's up there? What is this building? It's one of those old colonial British buildings, right? What is that? Is that the observatory? Hong Kong does have an observatory, if I remember right. Not that you see much from the city because there's so much light pollution. But maybe I remember wrong. Maybe it's something else. Alright, can we get up there? How do we get up there? Oh, hospital. Okay, before I go over there. The game has a hospital? I looked at it before, right? I tried to find this hospital in Hong Kong, but none of them look like this. Right, this hospital. Central Hospital. Let me try it one more time. Central Hospital in Hong Kong. Hong Kong Central Hospital. Hong Kong Central. This is not. It's not the same. Closure was closed in 2012 following a dispute that stretched back to 2009. The first private hospital in the city to close its doors. Plans for the site's reconstruction includes a 25-story non-profit hospital submitted in 2017. Yeah, at its height it carried out 60% of Hong Kong's abortions. Fascinating. So it was closed following a dispute. So this is not what it looks like in the game. It's a whole different thing. What the hell's going on there? Spooky. Abandoned Central Hospital. Alright, so people are ghost hunting in the abandoned hospital. Haunted? Alright, they just Photoshop that in, right? Photoshop in spooky ghosts into the old hospital. I'm telling you, like Hong Kong people, superstitious. And they also love ghost stories. I mean, I don't know if love is the right word for it. But they're supremely entertained by ghost stories. Look, but this one though, Glen Eagles? Glen Eagles Hospital Hong Kong. So this one looks kind of like the one in game. Not quite the same. But the horizontal lines, right? The horizontal windows and everything, a little bit, not quite the same. Alright, so this is completely fictional hospital. Not the same as anything in Hong Kong. And definitely not the actual central hospital in Hong Kong. Alright, I was going over here before I got distracted. What was I doing? Oh, this building, right. What is that thing? And how do I get over there? Parkour! Ah.
Hey?
What is happening? I mean, obviously this is distinctive. I don't remember this. What is this building? I mean, in the game, this was where Winston was gonna have his wedding. But he got shot up, right? Conservatory? There's a glass roof. Does Hong Kong have a conservatory? A botanical museum? If we like zoom out, I mean, we're not gonna find it like this, right? Hong Kong Park. University Conservatory? What is False Gate Oh, is it really? That's not quite the same though, is it? Ah. Okay. But what does it look like from the outside? Wow. I don't remember ever going there in Hong Kong. Wait a minute. I've never been there before? I must have been there before. Maybe I just don't like plants. Because I don't remember any of this. Wait a minute. That's a little bit familiar. Somehow that's a little bit familiar. I don't think this is what's in the game though. Hold on, but this is very interesting. False Gate Conservatory. Hong Kong. Okay, what does the exterior look like, you guys? I understand everybody likes plants, except me. But what does the outside of the building look like? Guys. Guys, that's not helpful. That's not helpful. False Gate Conservatory. What, there's no Wikipedia article? Hong Kong Park. Indoor facilities, leisures and cultural services department. Hong Kong 公園 One such greenhouse. I don't know why I'm reading the Chinese. The English is right there. Butterflies? Dragonflies? What does the exterior look like? What does the exterior look like? You people! You... It's down there? Alright, where's the other side? What? It doesn't look like anything? Wait, is this it? What does the exterior look like? This is amphitheater. It doesn't look like anything? Okay, well, it's not this. Okay. It's not this. Although it's kind of in the right place in the game. I don't know what to say about this. The observatory is not there, right? Isn't it the observatory on the mountain? Observatory. Where's Hong Kong Observatory? Nope, it's over there. It's not the observatory. I don't think this is actually Rio. Hong Kong Park. Not sure what to make of it. It's not labeled in the game, and there's no signage. Let me run around the building and try and find some signage. I mean, the geometry's not even in the right place.
啊好啊，得啊，正啊！係嘅係嘅。
Hello, Health Shrine. I mean, here it's basically next to Victoria Park. So maybe I should look at that. It's a little bridge. Right, in the game we came out the back. This is definitely not the conservatory in Hong Kong. You can hear birds.
I'm working too hard.
There's no signage outside here.
我睇新聞啊，幾撚大鑊啊！
Dai Wok. Dai Wok means a big wok. A wok is a Chinese pan, right? Chinese frying pan.
你有冇家教㗎？
But it's not quite like a frying pan. It's
呢
more
一
like
場
a,
輸咗2萬蚊。
it's halfway between like a pot and a pan. A wok. You know what a wok is. Dai Wok means a big mess, basically. Like a wok, you just throw everything in the wok and you just stir fry. Right? Have you've seen stir frying, right? You just chuck everything in the pan and just kind of just toss it around. So Dai Wok means like it's a real big mess. Is basically what's going on. Like everything is messed up in the wok, and you're getting fried. So it's a bad thing. It's like it's big trouble is what Dai Wok means. There's no signage, and I don't recognize this building. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay, so we ran around. I need to stop doing that. So we went around in a loop. I don't think there's anything distinctive in the middle, although we can have a look. So what I want to do now is come up to Soho. So Soho is a different part. There's also Victoria Peak, by the way. I won't do it this video. Maybe like in the next video we'll come from here up to Victoria Peak as well. Because the mountaintop is also an interesting part of Hong Kong. Alright, let's go up to Soho. And then we'll come down and then we'll check out the main street in the middle of Central, and then that'll be our tour of Central. Okay, so we need to go this way, and then in the next intersection, turn right. I think if you hit the carpet, he'll arrest you. Am I going the right way? Oh yeah, so the police station is there. Actually, maybe we should look up Hong Kong Police Headquarters as well.
You hungry, huh? Come here.
Oh yeah, that's cool. See, the proportions of this street is correct. Like the height versus the width. Hong Kong prison.
I look at a guy and I think to myself, how many times have I arrested?
So it says Hong Kong prison there. There's too many windows for a prison. Usually prison windows are narrow, so you can't escape, right? I don't think Hong Kong prison looks like this. Prison? Hong Kong prison? Former site of Victoria prison. Huh. Big windows. I guess those are not the prison cells. See photos? Is that the building though, or is it a different building? Maybe that is the building. Okay, those are prison cells. Narrow windows you can't get out of. So that's not what we have in the game. Oh, wait a minute. That is what we have in the game. That side. Look at that. So, double-story arches, double-story columns. Central thing like that. Come in the game. Oh, hey, there you go. Double-story arches, double-story columns. Oh, yeah. Former Victoria prison. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. Alright, so we found it. And it's, where was it? There? Former site of Victoria Prison. Where is that facade? Is it this facade? It's this facade, isn't it? Street view. Oh, yo, thanks for nothing, prison. Well, I mean, okay, so this is Hong Kong, right? Really narrow streets. This is Hong Kong. Extremely, extremely narrow streets. Are those spikes? Are there like spikes in the concrete? Oh, that's terrifying, isn't it? What the hell's going on there? What is that? To stop people climbing the wall? Okay, so the prison walls are still in place. You can't actually see anything in there. Oh, what's going on? So this is the front yard. This is a prison yard. Okay, we can't see it from the prison yard. What's here? Oh, this is ooh. Nope. Is that what's going on? What's going on? I is this it? I don't know what's going on. Is that it? Is it still there? Did they demolish it? They can't have demolished it. It's a historic building, isn't it? Hong Kong. Port Victoria Prison. Victoria Prison, the first and longest running prison to date in Hong Kong. Oh, that's the main entrance. Hey, look, the walls are cracking. The foundations are shifting, and so the bricks are pulling apart. Not a lot of photos of the exterior, huh? That's the interior? Harsh. When was it built? 1842. Okay, well, back then prisons were harsh, for sure. Well, unfortunately, there's not a lot of good photos. Images? Hong Kong Victoria Prison. Wait a minute. This is the Central Police Station. That also looks a little bit like what we have in the game. Inside the renovated Victoria Prison. Okay, so this is renovated. It's not a lot more colorful than the one in the game, huh? It's not that facade though. It's this facade. It's this facade, this one. Victoria Prison Decom. So only one of the facades look like this. And apparently it's not the one that people usually photograph. Alright, so what about Hong Kong Central Police Station? How about that? Hong Kong Central Police Station is... Oh, it's across the road. Okay. It's across the road is the Central Police Station. Looks like that? I mean... What about this facade? No, it's not the same. Alright, so I guess the prison complex got turned into one of the buildings of the Central Police Station, right? Okay, well there's a lot of different parts. Hong Kong Central Police Station. What is a museum? You know, this facade. This facade. There you go. It's the street-facing facade. All the other facades are different. This one. Former Central Police Station, Hong Kong in 2016. It's been redeveloped into a cultural and shopping destination generally called Dai Gun. Dai Gun. Dai is big. Gun is like a public house. So it's like a whole complex. There's a whole bunch of different buildings. Yeah, look, there's like 7 buildings. G and R above the entrance, symbol of George V. of the United Kingdom. Right, Hong Kong Police, GR, King George. There's a tower on top as well. I guess that's the police radio. And air conditioning units stuck in the windows. Alright, so let's just look at this, right? There's the rectangular, there's a circle, a semicircle, three thing, column, window in the middle, 1919. And then it sticks out, goes in and sticks out like that, and then that, that, and that. Alright, what does it look like in the game? Keystone. Hong Kong prison. It's not Hong Kong police. Instead of George, it's RR, it's not GR. The roof is less complex than in the real world. We're missing the drop keystone. There. Circle and rectangle, that's correct. The window's there. It's not as deep as in real life. In real life, it's recessed a bit more. Or maybe it's just the proportions are different. There's no air conditioning units in the windows. So that's unrealistic. The real world building has air conditioning units stuck in the windows. Okay, I mean it's kind of there. It's mostly there. It's not quite the same. But you can barely tell the difference. Alright, cool. So this is the old Central Police Station in Hong Kong. Well, no, well, like the location is different. And this front faces the street. The interior side is different. There are other buildings here too. I guess they're pretending the other prison buildings around here. It's not quite the same. But they got the main facade mostly right. Alright, cool. Nice. What does it look like at the back? Huh. What is that too? Interesting. Actually, that building also is part of the complex, right? That building there?
Ah, you coming? Yeah. Who's this?
Like, it's not too bad.
Oh, hi. Are you
They didn't do too badly copying this building into the game.
Let's get a move on.
Yeah, like that. That's also part of the complex. The old prison complex? Well, okay, and then they... it's supposed to be a separate building, but here it's just stuck to the same building. That's so funny! In the real world, those are separate buildings, but because there's not enough space, so they just kind of have the two sides of the same building. They tend to be different buildings. Alright, I mean, it's a video game. They're trying to fit the building into a smaller space. Alright, so coming up here, we're going into the Soho district. Let's go and look up the Soho district. Hong Kong Soho. Soho. Zhongwan Soho, Central Soho. An area of Hong Kong located on the western edge of Central, bordering Xiongwan, known for its bars, restaurants, and entertainment venues. So it's like a... The name is derived from its location, south of Hollywood Road, right? South of Hollywood, Soho. But Soho in Chinese is also a nice name. It's sort of like a glamorous and extravagant. Interesting. So it's like a nightlife district. Commercial and residential Commercial businesses on the lower floors, residential above the first floors. I don't know if you want to live there, because it gets loud at night, right? Around the same time the mid-levels escalator was built, a few foreigners started to move into the area, taking up both commercial premises and then renting flats. Oh yeah. At the time the flats were cheaper than other expat areas in Hong Kong, and only a few minutes walk from the business district. Well, it's gentrified as hell now, I can tell you that. Because it's so close to the business district. And once the escalator was built, the access improved dramatically. So now it's great to live there and be really close to Central. It's really expensive now. It just gentrified like crazy. Oh yeah. Cam and a long-time residents associated the name Soho with being a place of disrepute. With red light district associations, well, yes. But like much of Hong Kong, this district treads a precarious balance between preserving the Chinese and colonial culture that shaped it and recent modern developments. Yeah, it's called gentrification. The escalator is a quintessential symbol of modernity which has encroached on the residential neighborhood, bringing with it expats and the bars, cafes, boutiques which help cocoon some from Cantonese traditions. Alright, well, yes. So it's like halfway up the mountain, and then they built the escalator, which improved access to the area, and then it gentrified. Like you see the winding streets. So it's like a it's popular, I guess. Hipster, I guess. I mean, I can see the appeal of it, right? Winding streets. But the scale of it is more personal.
It's hard to get a picture of a job, but they stopped paying my rent. I was getting drunk. I saw my TV yesterday, so I could afford a special hit. Makes sense when you think about it.
Hong Kong can be overwhelming, right? Because it's so big, so many people, so many big buildings. Whereas Soho is a lot more manageable.
Oh yeah?
It's a smaller scale.
How do we get it?
Let's find some photos of it actually, and compare the photos with the game. Soho, Hong Kong. Images. Right. So we saw that on Wikipedia. Narrow streets, boutique shops. This is less of the foreign bars and more Chinese stores. What does that say? Noodle shop? Medicine, Chinese medicine. I think. Seafood. And then there's this. Was it a tourist? Look at that, the white guy. Oh, there you go. A white guy taking photos. Tourist. That was the escalator. Okay, yeah, no, this is one of the escalators. So this is the escalator is a tourist attraction. So he's just doing what he's supposed to do. Don't worry about him. Don't worry what I'm saying. I'm just being mean to the tourists. Look at this though. Oh yeah, look at that. Very cool. Look how narrow that street is. Crazy. You can fit one car in here and that's it. But that's kind of good, right? It discourages cars, and so it's more pedestrian traffic. Oh yeah, street food. I don't know if you trust street food, to be honest. You never really know about the health standards. All right, so this is Soho. Yeah, there's no cars because the streets are too narrow. So it's like a like a European medieval town. It's like that, the same kind of thing. It's hilly, narrow, winding streets. No cars.
Western cuisine for the rest of the trip.
Like even in the
okay?
game, there's too many
Back
cars.
cheeseburgers anywhere.
You want a pork bun? Mine are hot.
Don't be a grumpy pants 大佬啊！You said you wanted to go to Soho.
In fact, some of these shops really look a lot like the ones in the photos, huh? Like that red Chinese looking thing there. I say Chinese looking because it's just the facade, right? It's not actually Chinese architecture. It's just the front of it is shaped vaguely like a Chinese. Oh, they copied and pasted it, look at that. It's the same thing, again.
I'm here for the girls, man.
Okay, so that's Soho. Not quite as close to Central as it is in the game, but even in real life it's pretty close to Central. Right, so there's that, and then we're coming straight down to the main street, right? I said. Have I been over here? I think I have been over there. Alright, straight down, and then checking out the main street in the middle. I think it's just more the same. I don't think there's anything new down here. But let's check. Oh, actually, now that I run down here, what's missing are the real-life brands. Obviously, you can't put real brands in the game because of copyright issues and trademark issues. But especially in Central, there'll be all sorts of luxury brands that you can recognize. And those are missing from the game. Like, mainstream luxury fashion. Are we here? Alright, so this is the Central Street. Do we have anything to say about this? Not really. Imagine this but a lot busier, and that's the real Hong Kong. And maybe taller buildings. And just a lot more. More trams, more buses, more cars, more people. And luxury brands. Okay, so I guess that's the end of our little walk around Central in Sleeping Dogs. I'm gonna end this here. In the next video, we're gonna go over to Kennedy Town. And I guess at the end of the Kennedy Town, we're gonna come up to Victoria Peak as well. Just check this out. Alright. I will go to my apartment in my own time. I'll see you there.